See the game, right? Mm, yeah. Nah, it was Don Mitchell fault. It was he lost the game. Nah, he lost the game because they was up by enough points, and then so like so Naismith he caught a putback off a free throw, and that only brought him within five. But when he kind of dunked it on Domich and like kind of like pushed him to the ground same time, like he had him under the neck. So the next play they reviewed it, whatever basket count, whatever. So the next play they inbounded the ball to Donovan Mitchell. Instead of him just like grabbing a ball and passing it, do like a basketball player trying to figure it out. Naismith is still guarding him. He swing his arm, and he hits him in the he uses his arm to hit him in the chin. Yeah, so they got the offensive. They got two free throws and the ball back. So now that brought them within a one possession game. That's how then Pacers ended up at the free throw line. Missed. I'm gonna tell you right. I'm gonna tell you right now. This shit right here on the grab the board. I'm gonna tell you right now who missed that. Yeah, cause at the beginning of this highlight, 2 minutes left. It's 106-113. Yeah, right now it's a 4 point game. 25 seconds left. And who got that and one? Shit, I think he got his own and one. I think he got, yeah, I think he missed it and got the rebound back. Cause he just got an and one. He scored. Yeah, I think that's what happened. Miss. Oh no, he made that free throw. Okay, that put him within one. So he got an and one and put him in two within one. Let me see what happened. Inbound the ball, steal. What's that? Timeout. I don't know what happened. Oh shit. I'm reliving my worst nightmare. Nigga, I'm watching the Milwaukee. I'm like, wait, why these colors is off? Like, I'm watching the wrong comeback with. Hold on. They say they're the only team with multiple 20-point win in the playoffs or some crazy stat line like that. Yeah, like that was on the. Let me see. Wow, that score was the same score, 106-13 with 2 minutes left. What's going on? That's the same stat line that was in the last game I just watched, bro, with 2 minutes. If I ever see Indiana down 106-13, bro, I'm. Yeah. The same way we was talking about all four of them. That's crazy. Yo, what's good? What's good? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Nah, that's crazy. I didn't think somebody actually. Well, I mean, yeah, anybody could. Stream's going good. Stream's going good. I'm here chilling. Well, you sent it in the chat? Oh, in the text message. Alright, cool. I'm about to check it right now. No way. No way. That's literally what I said. I said I know at least. What would be even more crazier though is if you put that and then you catch it live too, so you get the because you know when it's live the odds is even more like plus 3,500 and shit like that. Nah, it was those four. It was literally those four. Yeah, more so IRL. Yeah, I see him. I'm working on him right now though. I'm not gonna lie. What'd you say? My fault. I was talking to somebody. What you said? Nah, Warriors, because remember they was not home. They was not home. Nah, Warriors play. Oh, this is. Oh, okay, yeah. I was talking about Houston, but they did the same. They did the shit with the. So what they must have did this afterwards. Yeah. So like they did that the day we was talking about it is the day they did it. I was talking about the two before. Nah, the day we was talking about it though is that was the day, and then we was talking about the two games of that day and the two games of the day before. When they did it that like you get what I'm saying instead of the two. So that's 6 games in a row. The underdog one. Technically. Right. Mhm. What ideas you got? What you talking about, Anna? Mhm. Yo, not to cut you. I'm seeing it right now. Yeah, this nigga Halliburton did the same thing again. Nigga grabbed his own missed rebound, his own missed free throw, and then so he the one that was taking the free throw miss, grabbed the board, and then hit the step back three. Yeah. Nigga landed right on the 19 points. Nah. Nah, that's crazy. Oh yeah, and this is crazy. It's crazy what they doing right now. Like they really killing shit. Damn. Nah, but what you were saying before that though? Right. Yeah. Yeah. Shit. This shit crazy. I'm not gonna front. As soon as I thought about that idea, I should have just ran with it. I mean, it would have been too late though, cause that. But even for yesterday, cause what? That's 16. Half of that would have been at least. What was it like? Let me see. Yeah, the two Pacers, Golden State, the two plus that would have at least been half of that. Two that would have been at least a band plus the profit boost. Something simple. Yeah, and that was crazy. Baseball, there was a yesterday was a baseball was lit yesterday. Bare home runs, bare like right. I'm here and I'm the head dilly dallying with these NBA like bro. Yeah, shit. Two of my like on my fantasy baseball team, few of my players play against each other. So I'm praying it um like I bet my niggas is playing against each other. I didn't realize that they was playing against each other until afterwards. I saw the score. That shit went into overtime. All the players on my team hit the ball. I'm like, oh my god, bro, how did I miss this? I know I don't know how Green did, but I know when I clicked this highlight, well, when I was watching the highlight from the game earlier, Green was on the cover. It wasn't Steph. It wasn't because Steph got hurt. So I know he must have did something. Yeah. wouldn't take McDaniels for nothing more than 10. Like, I don't even trust that nigga for 8 sometimes. Nigga, sometimes I don't even trust that nigga for a 3-pointer. That nigga McDaniels be wishy-washy. Nah, Halliburton with 19 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists is crazy. Yeah, because that's the Lakers. There ain't no defense over there. Yeah, that's why I said 8. That's why I said I don't trust him for more than 8. Me, personally. Yeah, he... Right. Right. Word. That's not shit today. What, Boston? Boston gonna get back today every other day, right? Oh, it's just one tonight? Oh, no, both. Yeah, Thunder Nuggets. That's the one, and I'm more like, out of all the games, Thunder Nuggets is the one that I know the best. Like, I know them niggas. Oh, Aaron Gordon, yeah, he killing niggas. Nah, that would be a tough finals. I'm not gonna lie. Pacers Nuggets. That would be nasty, bro. No views. Oh, all offense and defense, no viewership. Nigga, nobody wanna see neither one of them in the finals. Nigga. Mm-mm-mm. Nah, this shit moving up and down, though. This, I'm not gonna front. I got the XRPO. I'm just watching that shit. That shit dropping. OG not watching that shit. It's a bad shout. That shit falling. That shit look like it's falling. Yeah. Wait, cause when did she jump? When did she jump in on that on XRP? No, that whole the whole yeah. When did she jump in on? That was before. That was below 2 cents. Yeah, $2. Oh, you said 194. Oh yeah, that's not. It's not going to 194. Yeah, she did the right thing. Cause right now it's at 212. So I was thinking like, damn, maybe she could have got it maybe a little less, maybe at like 500. Oh, it fell even more. Oh yeah, I'm okay. I think I see it right now. Yeah, no, it's it's up 50% from yesterday. When I told you about it, it was at 0.3. Now it's, yeah, well, like whatever the zeros. Like I'm just using the zero. Like is it point zero point zero three? Not, yeah, no, it's not. That's why I told you about it. That's just shit to really. I got a few of those though. Like I got a few of those. That's worth a lot. That's just the one that was moving, and that shit went from 0.3. Now it's at 0.5. Well, it's flirting with 5 because right now it's at 47. My other shit's killing me though because that shit fell horrendously. I got some demo change in there that I that yo I was making bread off that shit. That shit just fell. I'm like, damn. I just gotta hold that position till that shit go back up, cause ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. I already gotta stop. Take profit on that shit though. So whenever that shit go back up, that shit should just take whatever profit. But yeah, I'm like, damn. I'm messing with the demo Brumbles. Can't be. And that shit's still falling too. If I would have put that shit to go down, oh nah, this shit is insane. This shit is falling. This shit that I have bought into, opening price 0.016. Right now is 0.013. Shit. Shit. If I would have went downwards, different story. But on the Coinbase shit, that little 12, I put whatever little shit into some shit called dog with hat. No, oh no, it's another one of them shits I found. Go dog with hat. How many shares? I got 2 shares of that shit. That's 50 cents. It's worth 50 cents. I just jumped in on that shit. That shit had went up to $4 before it fell back down. I can imagine the people who got in at that point. God damn, who got in before that point, and little $4 would have been crazy. Yeah, depending on how much. The lowest was 17 cents, so I can imagine you getting that 17 cents, get out of that $4, depending on how much you put into that shit. So Yo, yo. Niggas can't even put me on. I'm supposed to. I don't even know how to do nothing. Yo, you hear me? Off, bro. I'm not even about to crap my pole. Yo, how do you play this shit, bro? Yo, somebody put me on how to play this shit. Nah, that's overplaced, bro. I had to learn how to do this. Oh shit. Yup. Yeah. Bro, you know how many You know how many times I try to combine these shits and them shits, they don't pay 6 games. Yeah. Nah, this is crazy. Bro, I'm not rocking with these. Nah, I can't put my face in. Yeah, Cardinals. I know the Cardinals. I gotta play on my team on the Cardinals. Oh, that's hockey. Yeah, that's hockey. Nah, that's baseball. Yeah, 2 basketball. No, 2 basketball, 3 baseball, and 1 hockey. Nah, that's crazy. Yeah, nah, I gotta pre some shit like this. Nah, that's crazy. Bro, this is how long ago I didn't play this shit. I don't even know when this is from. I got all of them right. I don't even know when that's from. I ain't gonna lie.
Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Jalen Green.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Here's the starting group for Houston. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Thomas is out there with Jalen Green. And it's Eason in at the 3. And for Minnesota, Julius Randle is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Conley. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Shannon in at the 2 spot. Shot clock at 5. Thomas, good. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Reed with a screen on Thomas. A 3 ball. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And here's a look at the power rankings. Now that we've gotten into February, plenty of data to considering to go on. Taking a look at Minnesota, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And seeing where the Rockets are, they continue to obliterate expectations because they found a way to get the most out of the guys on this roster. It's always a positive thing for this offense when Conley puts pressure on it.
To the paint. Thomas finds Eason. Thomas sets a screen for Eason. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Eason. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
Here's Alexander Walker. Following the basket by Jabari Smith. At the top of the key, Reed. Here's Randle. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
You know, Randle has a nice package. He's got a good touch, good mechanics, and he's a capable mid-range shooter.
Şengün with a screen on Conley. On the wing, Green. 14 feet away, and it's Houston with another.
How about the ferocity from him right there? This guy is relentless.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Conley, the pass to Randle. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Stolen by Thomas. Pass to Eason. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him. Clark, looking at the growth and skill set of Şengün, he could be special.
I agree 100%, partner. He's got an instinct for the game that you just can't teach. The passing, the ball fakes, the pace at which he plays, it's all there. Feels like he could have the same kind of development trajectory as Jokic. We'll see.
Incredible for his age, the decision-making of Şengün.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Hachimura has checked in. And Clark, here's a great guy to have in the rotation. Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Loved him in college. Loved his versatility, and I thought it would translate nicely to the NBA. Took him a minute to find his rhythm, but he's got great length, which makes him versatile defensively, and he can play with just about anybody because he's got good all-around offensive skills.
That one is off. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
And here we can check out the story on Julius Randle. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. He's averaging 19 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Nets played superb basketball. He added 29 points, and he was a contributor on the defensive end as well. For him, something he wants to repeat tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
There's Green with the 3. Here's Şengün. That one's in. His first shot this.
Zach, no boy didn't get back out of him.
Game.
That is what Şengün brings this team, the ability to turn misses into makes, doing the dirty work down low.
And the foul called on Thunder. That's his first foul. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Houston. Thompson comes in for Tari Eason. Here's Conley, coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Houston. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Mike Conley.
The field goal percentage.
Foot on the gas, MP. Get in there.
For the Houston Rockets, they come in off the loss to Brooklyn. And the foul called on Thunder. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
They've got Dillingham. Hachimura out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Garza in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Dillingham, no good. Houston leading by 4. Right side, Thomas. Pass to Eason. Eason gets a screen from Thomas. Traps in the tray. Eason's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Pass to Dillingham. Hits it from three-point range. Dillingham's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Tipped away. Out to Thompson. Here's Thomas. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Well, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Dillingham with the bucket.
Super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
To the left wing. Allen outside. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. He sinks the 11-footer. And the Rockets lead by 6.
Using that screen to create some space for himself. Really good move by Thompson.
Dillingham wide open, and he fires. Good on the three-point shot. Dillingham's got 13 points.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Allen dishes to Thomas. Right wing. Şengün with a wide open look. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. He has 5.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Clark, in terms of young superstars, it doesn't get much better than Anthony Edwards.
Amen to that, partner. Every franchise wants a franchise player. Minnesota, I think, hit the jackpot drafting Edwards first overall back in 2021. Last year, we saw Ant-Man take it to another level, making his first of what I think will be many All-NBA teams. How about the bounceability of Şengün, getting himself way up there?
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Now on the court, here for the Mighty Squad. Get loud and let me hear it. Hey, the loudest stuff. Free team, let's see who's alive.
Timberwolves making a switch here. The field for the three-point contest is about to be finalized. And I'll tell you, we have some shooters here who are going to make this year's event a very heated competition.
Kevin, it always is. There's more pride involved in the three-point contest than in any other part of All-Star Weekend. Each one of those guys wants to prove they are the best shooter in the world.
And you look at Thomas. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend. But, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And the excitement for this year's three-point contest keeps growing as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. Some amazing shooters in line to take part.
Hard to pick a winner out of that group of contenders, but safe to say it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Clark, obviously, this is a results league for head coaches, and we're always going to see lots of changes at that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree with it all the time. I would like to see owners and general managers and decision makers be a little more patient, give coaches a little more runway, but we know it's a results-oriented league, and oftentimes the reality is that it's easier to change one coach than it is perhaps to change a handful of players on a roster that's not performing.
And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpe's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. And stolen by Thomas. Lobbed up there for Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Showcasing that vertical. Love seeing Thompson be assertive.
1:30 left in the second quarter. Now Dillingham. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
And things starting to click from three-point land. Nothing in the first quarter, but he's hit 3 triples here in the second.
Shot by Eason, no good.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Smith checked in for Şengün. Jae'Sean Tate comes in for Tari Eason. Brooks checked in for Thompson. And Jalen Green subbed in for Grayson Allen. Here's Conley. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Conley's got 6.
Conley, so crafty with that left hand of his. The veteran knows his way around the hoop.
And the call will be against Julius Randle. That'll be his second foul of the game. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Rockets lead by 3. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. The story tonight with the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're in a close game.
A few things for them to focus on: more presence on the backboards, more physicality, maybe a few elbow sandwiches.
And maybe the guards need to crack back, get in there and help out.
And now on to the injury rundown. This team trying to fight through some missing pieces.
The Timberwolves coping with the injury concerns. The thing about Edwards, he forces the defense to pay attention to him. He creates opportunity for everyone else. With him, gone out the lineup, Ernie, like that's going to make the offense a whole different look.
Yeah, so I've been considering a different look. What would you recommend, Kenny?
Toupee.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And Randle has got the ball here for Minnesota. They trail by 3. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand. Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Jalen Green is out there with Thomas. And it's Eason in at the small forward. Clark, if you had one word to describe Mike Conley, what would it be?
Reliable, steadfast, dependable. And I know that's 3, but I wanted to give you 3 different words I could use to describe him. Only 2 seasons in his whole career has he not played at least 50 games. That speaks to durability and professionalism.
Shannon passes to Conley. From outside, off the mark.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Conley. That's in, coming off an assist from Randle. Conley's got 13.
And never one to force the issue. Conley smoothly knocks that down.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. "90 seconds now into the second half. Pass to Shannon. Beyond the arc. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Conley against Smith. Here's Thomas. Clock at 6. Green left side. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall outside. Shoots the three. Launches a three. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Conley.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Drills it from outside.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
There's the three. And another three for Minnesota.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Now Thomas defending for the tie, and it's laid up and in by Conley. Conley's got the game tied up here for Minnesota.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Smith's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Houston. Conley against Thomas. Pass to Alexander Walker. Picked by Randall, puts it up. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Eason's shot is good. Eason's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
Conley's shot is off.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Eason gets a wide open look. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist.
Selfless with the rock. Şengün won't hesitate to make a pass out to a ready shooter.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get up for your Timberwolves dancer.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Şengün. Thompson comes in for Tari Eason. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Green. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Thomas. Going to change here. Einad's checked in. Houston with a big group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Smith. Tari Eason comes in for Amen Thompson. Green, he's checked in for Aaron Holiday. And Thomas subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Pass to Ingles. Now here is Hachimura. He's covered by Eason. Hachimura kicks to Ingles. Here's Minot. 5 on the clock. Here's Dillingham. He nails it, and we're tied up. Dillingham's got 19 points.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
We've got Joe Ingles. Also, Dillingham out there. And it's Garza in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
Julius Randle's checked in for Minnesota. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Hachimura, the pass to Ingles. Randle from outside. Here's the screen. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Sunday, they'll head home and take on the Toronto Raptors.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing.
Şengün with a screen on Conley. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And the Rockets lead by 3.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively. Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Thomas against Conley. Thomas kicks to Şengün. Brooks setting the pick for Thomas. Going inside. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Jabari Smith. He's jacked in for Dylan Brooks. Timberwolves trail by 3. Conley, the pass to Shannon. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Another dime in the stellar career of dime dropping by Mike Conley. I tell you, he's dropped thousands of dimes in his career.
Here's Shannon. He's covered by Eason.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Şengün with a screen on Conley. Here's Thomas. And off the prior, and in it goes.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Slam dunk by Thomas.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Conley.
Who else but Mike Conley? This guy seems to always come up in the big moments.
Smith dishes to Green. Thomas up top. Here's the lob to the hoop. 6 on the shot clock. Houston moving the ball around. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to Conley. It's hauled in by Thomas. And here's Thomas who brings it up for Houston. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. In the corner, it's Eason. Thomas inside, or by Conley. Thomas's shot is off.
changed his mind during the layup. He can't be indecisive there. Tried to pull off another shot and missed it. Indecisiveness is never good when you're shooting the basketball. Calm when it counts. Randall has that clutch DNA.
Smith finds Thomas. Count it!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody.
I don't know what's going on today. I don't know what's going on, man. I have to just finish this game.